Hi there, I'm Lenny, and welcome to the continuing adventures of Lenny Wanser. In this video, I am going to discuss Season 1, Episode 25 of the Twilight Zone, titled People Are Alike All Over. The original air date for this episode was March 25th, 1960. Heads up, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert warning right now. In these videos, when I discuss the Twilight Zone, I like to do a deep dive of the episode where I discuss what takes place, what happens. So if you have never seen this episode of the Twilight Zone before and you want it to remain a surprise when you do go and watch it and you don't want it ruined for you, you are not going to want to watch this video at this time. Standing outside of a chain-linked fence 3 hours before a shuttle is supposed to take off on a mission to Mars, we meet Sam Conrad, played by Roddy McDowall, and Warren Markison. In conversation, Sam asks Markison if he is afraid, and Markison's reply to this is no, I don't think so. Are you? Sam's reply to the question differs from Markison's, where Sam's reply is, I am. Very. Markison is trained and prepared for this, where space travel is his expertise. Sam, on the other hand, is a scientist, and they need his mind more so than his body. Markison, who's hoping to ease Sam's fears, tells him that he has a theory, that people are alike all over, be it Earth or Mars. During their travels as they near closer to the planet, there is an explosion within the shuttle which causes it to crash land. The shuttle's damaged, and Markison is badly injured. Outside of the crashed shuttle, tapping noises can be heard. Tapping sounds as if someone is tapping on the shuttle itself. Markison, who's bleeding internally, pleads with Sam to open up the shuttle doors so that he can see what he is dying for. Sam, who's still in the grips of massive fear, is reluctant to do so, even telling Markison that he's not going to do it. Markison tells him don't be afraid, that he has a hunch, that if there's anybody out there, they'll help them. If they have minds and hearts, then they'll have souls. And if they have souls, that makes them people. And people are alike. Markison dies shortly after this, and the shuttle doors are being opened from the outside. Sam peeks his head outside and he sees a group of people standing around the rocky terrain of Mars, human in form, and looking very much like ancient Romans. Through a form of telepathic hypnosis, Sam is able to understand the Martians and their language, and vice versa. The Martians inform Sam that they mean no harm, that they'll bury Markison for him, and that they'll even fix and repair his ship so that he can go home. And in the meantime, while that's being done, they'll give him a place to stay. Within this welcome party group, Sam becomes smitten with a female named Tina, who is rocking a lovely female mullet. Spending the night in the ship, the very next day, a select few of the Martians come over and they tell Sam that they have a surprise for him. Sam, who's very excited to see where the Martians live and how they live, is led to a place that looks like a house on Earth with all the typical fixings that the Martians gathered from images within Sam's mind. The Martians tell Sam that they want him to feel at home and hope that he does feel at home. And they ask if he would mind staying there for a while. And Sam's reply to this is that he would be delighted to. While the group of Martians are showing Sam around his new pad, Tina seems very sullen and sad and is actually being quiet. And when the Martians go to leave, Sam asks Tina if he will see her again. And she doesn't reply. And the male that seems to be with Tina, that seems to be in a relationship with her, tells Sam, of course you will. After the Martians leave and Sam goes to make himself comfortable, he gets a drink of scotch. And while he's exploring, he realizes that most of the doors are locked, that they will not open. And he goes to check the front door again and sees that the front door is locked, that he is locked in. Within the main room, Sam goes to open up the large drapes that are covering the bay window. He throws them to the side and pulls them down, only for him to learn that there's no window there whatsoever. That there's actually a steel plate barrier where the window or windows should be. And he's looking around and now he recollects that there's actually no windows at all to be found. The steel barrier that's covering where the windows should be begins to open, and you can see that the outside is blocked off by steel bars. And outside these steel bars is a large group of adult and children Martians staring in at Sam. Sam questions the group of Martians standing around outside. Why are they doing this? Why is he locked in? And why are they staring at him like that? Outside of the barred cage is a sign, which Sam bends down and picks up, and he reads it, and it says, Earth creature in his natural habitat. Sam looks out and he sees Tina and the other group of Martians that helped him and that welcomed him. And it slowly dawns on him that, oh shit, I'm in a zoo exhibit. Tina can't bear to watch anymore and she runs off. Sam presses his face against the steel bars and he looks up the sky and he yells, Marcus-san, you were right. People are alike. People are alike everywhere. And with that, the episode comes to an end. Rating time. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best score that I could give, I give this episode a 9. If you think this video is worthy of a thumbs up, please feel free to do so. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see others just like it where I discuss and review other episodes of the Twilight Zone, all you have to do is hit the YouTube logo, which is going to be down in the corner, and you'll get a notification anytime I upload a new video to the channel. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the opportunity to discuss the things that I love. I greatly appreciate that. Please be safe, be careful, and I'll talk to you soon.